So it has been quite cold today. It has been like 60 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and that's very cold for Californians. So I'm thinking to make a nice warm onion soup, French onion soup of course. So you're going to need 5 big onions, some garlic, some vegetable broth. I'm making my own, and I'll probably make another video to show you how to make it. We'll add some thyme, soy sauce, miso for some flavors. The olive oil is to cook the onions at first, and then of course some wine, some red wine. It would not be French without wine. And then on top, when the soup will be ready, we will add some bread. Ideally you would like some French bread, like a baguette. I don't have any right now, so I'm going to use wheat sliced bread. And then on top I'm going to put some cheese that melts really nice, and I'm going to use Myoko's mozzarella. So let's start by slicing the onions. So you cut the onions in fourths and then slice them thinly. And you don't start to cry. Or if you cry, you don't close your eyes and cut your fingers. Oh my goodness. I'm not crying. I'm making French onion soup. Ooh la la. So this is my onions all sliced. This is the saddest part of all the recipe. It's becoming happier from there. So I'm going to heat the pot like low medium heat. Put a little olive oil on the bottom, and then throw all the onions in it. That's a lot of onions. Okay, with a big pinch of salt. Actually, probably 2 pinches because it's so many onions. Okay. And that's going to take 40 to 50 minutes. For the first 20 minutes, I'm going actually to cover it to help the thing start. So 20 minutes ago, I opened the cover, turned a little bit, everything started to be softened, but my cameraman was not there. So now it's 40 minutes, and come and see, it's still softening. What we want now is we want the onions to turn golden a little bit. So we are going to give it at least, I would say 15, maybe another 20 minutes. Things have been cooking for about 50 minutes, almost an hour. Look, everything is starting to brown. It's very soft. Now I'm just going to put the garlic. I'm making a little hole. So the garlic can cook. Just going to give it some time to release its flavor. I'm also going to add some thyme, half a teaspoon. And now I'm going to add the liquid. So half a cup of wine. And then 6 cups of broth. So this is the water. And this is my broth, my veggie broth, homemade veggie broth. And now I'm going to bring everything to a boil. It smells really good already. So boiling is coming. I'm going to cover and lower. And I'm going to leave that for about 30 minutes. This is our soup, looking good. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of miso. I'm using white miso, but I think any variety would really work. And this is going to continue cooking for 15 minutes. While this is happening, I'm going to start the toast. That's the toast that is going to be on top of the soup. And here is the mozzarella cheese I already sliced. So our soup is ready. So now you could scoop it in those nice onion soup bowl, and so you can serve individually at the table. I'm actually going to keep everything in the pot because I don't like doing dishes. So I'm going to take the toasted bread, put the mozzarella cheese on it, and then place that bread on top of the soup. So you would do that, in the individual ramekin if you wanted to. Alright, so this is off. I'm going to put the soup now in the oven. So the oven is on broil, because really the goal is not to cook the soup, it's done, but to get the cheese to melt. So that's going in there for 5 minutes. Switch off the oven. Ooh, look at this beautiful soup. And here we go. You have a delicious French onion soup. Bon appétit! Hello, so it's late. I didn't prepare anything for dinner and it's kind of cold and dark, so we are thinking about having a soup. And you remember this onion soup that we made? So there was too much of it for just the two of us, so we froze it. So I'm going to take it from the freezer and get it for the dinner tonight. Onion soup. So I think this is going to be perfect. The easiest way to freeze. I'm just going to use the microwave for it. And it's going to be probably a good 15 minutes, if not more, to defroze it. So the soup is nice and warm, and I'm going to serve it in those beautiful onion soup bowl. Okay. This time I have a nice bread. We baked it yesterday, and I'm going to toast it first. Meanwhile, I have the oven on broil, so it's going to be nice and warm. And This time I don't have Myoko's mozzarella cheese, so I'm going to use another cheese I like because it melts really well. This is from BioLife and it's like some cheddar slices. Okay, so I'm going a slice of bread in each bowl. And then a slice of cheese. Extra cheese. If you have not tried BioLife, try it, it's really good. Okay, and now everything goes in the oven. Not very long because the soup is warm. It's really just to get the cheese to melt. So it's on high broil. Maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to keep an eye on it. So things look really good here. I'm going to switch off. And now I have to be super careful because this is really hot. And that's going to be our dinner tonight.